Hey guys, welcome back to another Vanguard Zero video. So, a new imaginary tower event is here. And this time it's Bastion. Of course, the boss is Toya here. So, in case you're wondering what an imaginary tower event is, let's go ahead and explain it real quick. Also mention like the story, what it is, real quick because it hasn't changed from the very first episode. So, if you really want to see the like cutscene, you can see it in my first video on this event. So, anyways, which I think was the Dragon Empire one. So this time it's Keter Sanctuary. So the story is basically Takuro invited Aichi and friends to test out his what do you call it, AI development program, fighters growth, fighters growth VR program. Yeah, that's it. That's what he called it. So basically, they fight AIs which are using data from their previous, from people that they have previously fought, and they're gonna use that to sort of get stronger. And they're testing out that VR program, and that's what this is. So now, how to play? Alright, so this time use IC chips. Now you don't get these through character fights like the clan challenge events. Instead, these will automatically refill um, after a certain amount of time. It seems that after 10 minutes, after every 10 minutes, you'll get one chip back. You can also use gems to like immediately get 50 gems back. So whenever you fight, you get tower medals and points. Tower points are used for they're used to get your rank up. If you have joined the team, then your team's entire collective tower points, are they're tallied together, and then it's put into a rank. So it's a ranking system. Based on your rank at the end of the event, you can get more rewards like I think packs and skip tickets. Tower medals are used to get cards, and this time it's Bastion friends. It seems that they really did like change it a little bit more this time to make it a little better. Bastion now fits in Zero pretty well, I think, and it's honestly pretty strong. We'll talk about the cards later, a little bit later. You can also get the old cards, by the way, from the previous event. So if you don't want to build Bastion, but you couldn't build the other cards, the other decks like Magnolia or Bruce or Nirvana, and then there was Seraph White. Sorry, Seraph Snow in English. You can do that. Anyways, you can use skip tickets to skip fights. Cards with the boost icon here. If you have these in your deck, um, then you get a lot more points and tower medals. Um, the cool thing is the cards that have come out in this event, that is Bastion, Alden, Rooks, Fort, and Base, are also boost cards, and they're always gonna be boost cards every day for throughout the entire event. Also, the other boost cards tend to change every day. They're based on cards that came out from the current pack that this event started in. I mean, the current month. So the latest pack. Yeah, that at this point that the event started. That's what I meant. Yeah, like I said, you can use skip tickets to skip fights, but you cannot skip the boss fight, which I think appears about every 5 floors. You beat the boss. Oh, I should also explain about time bonuses, right? If you beat fights during a certain amount of time, you'll get a time bonus for like I think 15 minutes or something, or 20 minutes. During that time, everything will be doubled, all your points and stuff. Even using skip tickets, you can get a time bonus. And I do have the time bonus right now. So I kind of need to speed this up because I have like less than 14 minutes left. Yeah. Less than 15 actually. But we're gonna talk about the cards first. I'll show you which boosts Today's actually quite special because the boosts, all cards have become boosts. I'll explain a bit later, but here we have Bastion. Here we go. So, what he does this time actually is once per turn. So that's regular. When a grade 3 comes out from your drive check, if you have 2 or more grade 3s, you get the following ability until end of for that battle. At the end of the battle, choose one of your rear guards, stand it, and then if you stood it for that turn, it gets power plus 3k. So it's not 10k, it's 3k, but they did debuff all the like power ups for every card anyway, which makes sense. It fits more to zero that way. But yeah, as you notice, you don't have to discard a card now. And then his other skill is hasn't changed. It's just that all of your grade 3 rear guards get power plus 2k during your turn. And then that's it. Then you have Alden, who also hasn't really changed. When placed CB2, Soul Blast 1, call a card. If you call the card and it was a grade 3, draw 2. When it attacks, if your Vanguard is Bastion, it gets power plus 3k for that turn. So not for that battle, for that turn. Rooks is also a pretty good. Rooks and Fort have been buffed in the sense that now during your, so it says rear guard trigger zone, during your turn, if your Vanguard is Bastion, this gets grade plus 1 and gets following ability until end of turn. Gets the following ability. If you have 3 or more grade 3 units, then this unit gets boost. But yeah, now Rooks is going to be a grade 3 on your turn with if your Vanguard's Bastion, including in the trigger zone. So if you drive check Rooks or if you drive check Fort, it counts. So that's what's really neat. And Rooks and Fort are gonna get the power plus 2k from Bastion as well, which again is pretty neat. And again, since you need 2 or more grade 3 units, if you have either Fort or Rooks aside from Bastion, that already fulfills the condition. You can restand them. You can, I think you can probably call them with Alden as well. It will work, but I'm not sure. Fort does the same thing. His other skill though is just hasn't changed. I'm pretty sure it's once per turn CB1 and then choose one of your grade 3 units gets power plus 3k. Pretty sure you can choose him as well. Oh, sorry, your other. So you can't choose him. You have to choose another card. And then yeah, base, just a regular starter. Then you've got sleeves and stuff. Okay, so I kind of wanted to explain the cards because I think it's neat how they sort of buffed it up. So sorry I took a bit of time there. Yeah, I really did. Anyways, the boost cards this time, usually it changes every day, but this time all of the cards here are boost. So that's pretty nice. They did this for today. I'm not sure why. But yeah, as you can see, it's by clan. So Royal Paladins, Altmile, and Alfred. Shadows with Blaster Dark and Diablo, Vortamir. So it's Diablos, then the Legend, and Blade Master. Gears, of course, Chrono Jet Dragon, History Maker, and the Steam Maiden. Then the Leaders and the new Star Vader, Chaos Breaker. Stride has also come out, so of course Chaos is there. And then of course Asha and friends, and then Keter Sanctuary. So yeah. Okay, enough of that. Let's actually get to the fight. And I don't have enough chips, so I'm gonna use an item to refill that. And I was thinking about which deck to bring. And I'm thinking since I can use the liters, I think I have a lot more of the boost cards in this deck than in the other decks, so I'm gonna bring that. Okay, we're going first, which actually is sort of totally alright because we don't really need stride or anything like that. We can, but we don't need to. I also figured there's a good chance to show one kind of cool build I made, which unfortunately we didn't draw really good cards. We'll just leave it at this for now because his restanding can really be a problem. He does sack grade 3s. By the way, I don't think he runs grade 0 heals to maximize his grade 3s. In your own build, maybe you might wanna let's see. Actually, let's just write this one. In your own build, you might wanna still just wanna run grade 0 heals. It just seems better for the guard, you know. But if you think it's if you want to be more like consistent with checking grade 3s, even with the buff from rooks and fort, that helps, you know. Uh then maybe you can probably just run. If you're playing royal paladins, I recommend Ganslot as your grade 3 heal. What do we write? I'm gonna write this actually. This is really bad. We don't have a grade 3. I also only put Chaos Breaker Dragon in here for the boost skin. Sorry, boost card, not skin. So I know he's pretty much useless since it's all full of deleters instead of Star Raiders. But he's just there to boost. Oh well, let me think. I think we might as well try to rush, right? Like, might as well try to hit him with as much damage as possible for now. So at least we can pressure him later on. Don't really want to be too behind. Since if we don't get a grade 3, he's really gonna bash us. Yeah. He's already gonna bash us. But luckily he wasted a bunch of his rooks, so if we just take him out, he can't use him next turn at least. So there's that. After all, it's gonna be 9 plus 2, 11k booster on his turn. Good, we got a grade 3. That's actually super lucky. Yeah, there's no lines or anything. I know in V he used Greyon, docking deleter Greyon, but he used Orxis actually. Orxis was in this deck, but I swapped them out for Chaos Breaker because Orxis is not a boost card. Should I delete his I can't banish delete anything, which is basically just binding a card face down. But I think it's more worth it to delete it to delete this card anyway, because I can do this. Now we can lock his rocks. We're also gonna we're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this there. Does this only lock the back row? It does. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping. Oh well. Never mind then. That's alright. We'll just attack with this first to counter charge and soul charge. We don't need the soul charge yet, but we counter charge is good. So he only has one back row unit, so that's alright. We can't. Okay. Yeah. But this way it's gonna help us pressure him even more, and if he did, he just rode Alden. So yeah, because that's another thing that I actually completely forgot about, but can happen if you delete their Vanguard, right? And they're playing one of the overdressed decks. So they don't have any skills, which means they don't have any skills. It's considered to have no skills, so they can't use their own skill to ride something. Which means if he didn't have that Alden, he couldn't ride up. You know, but he did. So at least now he doesn't have Bastion. I wonder if the bot will ride Bastion or not. So let's see later. This only works if you boost the Vanguard, so already he's pretty useless. So, but we still need to take out his rear guards. So I'm unsure about deleting the Vanguard right now. Alden has no Vanguard skills, so he's a vanilla basically. Let's take out his rears instead of deleting it for now. Can't even counter charge or anything, so it's alright. Again, he's not on Bastion now, so yeah. Too bad. I mean, I guess I kind of made it so you guys couldn't really see what Bastion does. Unless, oh, he doesn't ride. Okay, he does. He didn't have Bastion, I guess. He grabs the PG, of course. At least we know now he has one PG. Maybe if I manage to build the deck in some other video, I can show you guys how to play it, because Bastion is actually pretty strong. If you do get your grade 3s. I mean, if you get your rooks and your forts also, that's like pretty great. No, we're not gonna stride. I kind of feel like deleting his Vanguard. But I know he has a PG. I need to take out his rears though. Okay, I'm kinda unsure what to do here. But I think I'll do this. I'll just, yeah, do that. Delete lock. And then bind that. Then we'll call this here. And then what we'll do is swing here. We can't counter charge because, right? Oh no, that's great. That's okay, good. I thought that I wouldn't check a trigger, but we did. Great. So we can do this. And now we can hit him once and we can counter charge. There's his Bastion. Gone through damage zone. Oh, if he has any other like Angel Feather card. Like no, sorry, if he has no heal. So he didn't, but he did right. So there's the Bastion. Luckily, we have some cards in hand to guard. Oh, he doesn't have another grade 3. So he can't use the skill, even though, yeah, he checked 2 forts. Normally they would change to grade 3, but he didn't have like another one, so he couldn't use the skill. Now do we stride? I mean, we don't need to. We don't need to, so I'm not going to do that. I think I'd better just do this. Let's do this. Let's call this here. We'll call this here. We'll call this here. We'll delete his Vanguard so that even our low power rears can hit. Do that. Lock. Bind. So he has 1 PG, we know that for sure. In that 3-card hand. So first, okay, that's 1 PG. Now either he needs another PG or or a heal guard, but he would have used a heal guard earlier, which means he didn't have it. Oh, good, he didn't heal. There have been a couple of times where he healed and it sort of just screwed me over, so I'm glad he didn't this time, but yeah. Okay, well, that seemed to did take a while. I've got 12 seconds now for the time bonus ends, so that sucks. But if you enter battle before it ends, please hurry. Then you kind of still get all of the bonuses as long as you win. If you lose the fight, then too bad. It treats it as if you haven't fought them. So, no, the boost is gone. That's sad. I guess I didn't make it in time. Oh well. Yeah, but if you do enter the fight, like before the boost ends, before the time bonus ends, you still get the time bonus. Anyways, that's pretty much it then. Gonna end the video soon, and that'll be it for this event as well. If there's anything else, like any other questions or something you guys wanna ask about, feel free to ask in the comments, and I'll make a second video about it on this event. Typically I don't, but I can make another video anyway to answer any questions. I hope you guys are excited. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. See you guys in another video. Bye. Hello, future Leaf here. Okay, so I forgot to mention about dailies. So if you do fights at the practice area, it doesn't have to be against other people. Fortunately, because not a lot of people actually go to that. They usually go to rank. Rank fights also work with this, by the way. But so yeah, either rank fights or the practice area. Again, even AI is okay. I'm not sure about friend fights, but I don't think so, anyways. So if you do those at least, I think 3 times a day, you can get up to yeah 3 chips here, IC chips to refill your chips. So you can fight again and again, and you also get 5 skip tickets in total. So that's good. Be sure to do those dailies if you can. It'll really help with the event. And okay, that's it then. Another video will really end. Bye.